evening, gentlemen. Welcome to Tech Talk, starring Adam, Fikri, Aisha, Yasmin, and Noraisha. In today's topic, they will be talking about Aerodyne background and services such as the drone stack, AI, and drone impact to the environment. Business related for Aerodyne in this wonderful nation. Last but not least, the company international relate around the globe. Yeah, it's time for Tech Tactics, unveiling Aerodyne strategy for the future. Now sit back and prepare to be distracted and enjoy the show.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the pod. I'm Fikri, and today's episode is going to be short, sweet, but super interesting. We're talking about Aerodyne Group. Here is Malaysian tech company that went global with drones. So this is our group.
Hi, my name is Adam Zafrani Muhammad.
Hi, my name is Noraisha Puncak.
My name is Noraisha.
So here the deal. Aerodyne was started back in 2014 by, who is it? Yes, it's Kamarudin Muhammad in Cyberjaya. It began as a small startup personal drone to major player operating in over 35 countries with more than 1,000 employees. Not bad for something kicked off, right? We are correct here. So, but here the cool part, Aerodyne isn't just about the flying drones for the sake of it. They actually help businesses be smarter by doing aerial inspection, data analysis, and digital mapping. And they're doing it across all sorts of industries: agriculture, infrastructure, energy, and even telecom.
Yeah, that was good. Drones are getting common nowadays, and I am still waiting for the special part in this company. And what actually makes Aerodyne different?
Good question. So this company, they got this whole system which is called DT3, which means it stands for drone tech, data tech, and digital transformation.
What is drone tech? And what are the technologies that they put inside the drone to make it more interesting compared to other companies?
Technically, their drones are loaded with high-end stuff like data sensor, thermal camera, and multi-spectral imaging. That's just a fancy way of saying they collect a ton of useful data, not just pretty picture, and then they process all that data using their own platforms like Puncak for infrastructure project and Enveiling for agriculture. They're building AI, they call it A21. Their own AI helps spot things like crop disease early or check how one construction project is going. Almost like drone version of health check. They also have something called My Aero, which is basically one-stop dashboard to manage all drone operation, flight path, pilot log, and all of it. Super useful for big terms.
Wow, that is super interesting to see. The drone that with high-end tech, that's very cool. So, how will Aerodyne's global acquisition help them bring an impact?
Now here where it really makes sense. Drone save time, money, reduce risk. Think about it. Inspecting power lines or massive farmlands. Drone can do that in hours. No climbing, no tractors, and no hassle. Aerodyne would be Fortune 500 company government, and even smart city planner. They also gone global by buying out own company in places in like US, UK, Australia, and Middle East. So they're not just expanding, they're localizing too.
Wow, that's neat.
So if you guys can see, Aerodyne can't be predicted. Like, how can a company be aware of the planet in order to establish itself? They create drones and switch businesses from using vacations.
Exactly, that's brilliant action can have a lot of positive effect. It can also help cut down fuel use, carbon emission, and help keep workers out of dangerous situations.
And not only that, it really helps us become smarter by tracking traffic, pollutions, and how urban areas pollute, all from the sky.
It is very convenient. Not only the companies help people to ease their job, but also help the environment by not producing any pollution like other emissions.
So yeah, Aerodyne isn't just about drone company. It's really cool example how tech and business can work together to make a difference, whether in farm, city, and big infrastructure project. They're helping the world run faster, smarter, and greener.
That is very fascinating to know some about the Aerodyne. Now let's move forward to the next part, which is what are the companies business related in Asia, or in other words, what can company do to contribute to Malaysia economy?
Alright, thanks, Yasmin. Well, they contribute a lot of things to the nation's economy. Some of them are very important and are correlated with some of the biggest contribution industry in Malaysia. And over there, they specialize in drone power solution across multiple sectors. For infrastructure installation, they use drones equipped with high-resolution imaging and AI analysis to monitor power lines, telecom, towers, pipelines, and bridges. This is not only boost efficiency, but significantly reduce risk to human workers.
That's it. I didn't even know if we could put AI in info. The things that people did over the years are very outstanding, especially AI. And I understand Aerodyne is also active in agriculture.
Exactly. In agriculture such as farming, they offer precision solutions that include multi-spectral imaging to monitor crop health, irrigation levels, and pest control. Their data-driven approach helps farmers improve yields and cut operational costs. For this sector that is very important for the economy, I say that it's very lean and efficient for the workers to handle the agriculture, but it can be costly, but we just continue using a human level.
I agree with you, Aisha. But the cost is high at the start, but in the long run, the agriculture company will save a ton of money from spending it on labor. A long-term investment in other ways.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then how about oil and gas?
They conduct asset inspection for pipelines, offshore rigs, and storage facilities, ensuring both safety and compliance. They will allow us to access hard-to-reach or hazardous areas with ease, saving time and increasing safety.
Oh yeah, I heard Petronas, a big company, is partnering with Aerodyne. Can you tell us more about it?
Oh, absolutely. They collaborating to deploy and commercialize drone-based solutions in the energy sector. Their shared goals is to elevate the adoption of drone technology not just within Petronas, but also across the industry. They focus on operational optimization, improving safety, and reducing their carbon footprint at both sides.
It's a powerful strategy. With Petronas in-house technologies and their expertise, we see tremendous potential to revolutionize how the energy sector operates safer, smarter, and greener.
Exactly. And this partnership is also about positioning Malaysia as a global leader in drone technology. Together, they settling new standards for innovation and sustainability.
Okay, before we end our focus, something that actually caught my attention. This group company is a local brand, and its name is pretty big out there on the global stage. Does that have anything to do with international relations?
Of course, Aerodyne was one of the greatest local companies that succeeded in penetrating the global market. They were not only doing their businesses in the country, but they are also operating in over 30 countries such as Japan, UAE, UK, and also US. They even partnered with companies overseas to expand faster. So they're not just selling drones, they're building international teams and long-term presence in those places.
Yes, so when they have those collaborations, as we told earlier about drone dash from Singapore, that was actually one of the strategies of its globalization. Basically, it's not so new to them as it is already in the DNA of its company.
Ours is actually the idea of flying differently over countries like Legend to Singapore. It sounds like a science fiction, you know?
Yeah, sounds like sci-fi, right? But that's actually happens here. This is not an odd thing as it is already well used in most logistic industry. Malaysia and Singapore were busy neighboring countries, so this gives a huge potential for them if they can make such a fastest and easiest delivery controls.
And this is so helpful if those who want to be delivered have something urgent like document, medicine, right? But this is not as easy as we thought. Every East comes with its own challenges. Who agrees with me? So they also have to follow different flying laws and deals with cross-border coordination. That's where it gets tricky.
Whether you like it or not, you must agree with it because this is life. You must not deny with it anymore. So, how were the challenges faced the company through the service they made, maybe from the work culture and with communication?
So basically, they have some differences in their ways in making decisions and even their communication style. But when both companies have the exact vision, they will look for the same point of view. Like, nowadays technology has become globally spreaded, so a cross boundary has become standardized in our current industry. And they usually work with local teams in each country so they can adjust to the culture and communication better.
I see. So technically, both companies have a really high level of intelligence to cope with all this kind of solution.
So, what were the biggest challenges so far? Like, has been faced by Aerodyne and to dash to what they are?
So one of the biggest challenges usually happen in air. You know, when the ongoing process of delivering, the traffic combined with the plane, the unexpected weather, and also the safety issue for sure. So that is why they have created the 5G roaming. They use satellite and even the high and integration. It is all to make sure that the service runs smoothly, or else the product will not safely arrive to customer.
And there you have it, folks. A conversation packed with insight, ambition, and real excitement about the future cross-border logistics, not just between Malaysia and Singapore, but possibly across the horizon in this world.
To all our listeners, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow, share, and tag us. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll take you on a drone ride straight across the border.
Till next time, take care and keep flying high with innovation. That's the end from us, signing off from Tech Talk, where ideas and technology fly. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating. Bye.